So what have you done today to make you feel proud?
Blue team, black team, congratulations to all of you. You have made it to week 8. Clearly, it's important for you to take advantage of all of your time on campus. Not just for yourselves, but for the millions of Americans who watch at home. They look to you to be inspired. They look to you for hope. Obesity is an epidemic that is sweeping this nation. The statistics get worse every year. You have an opportunity to help stop it, each of you, individually. So your mission for the next week is to do just that. You will spend the next 7 days doing everything you possibly can to help your fellow Americans live happier, healthier lives.
Are we, okay. Are we doing that? How do we do that?
You want to make a change in this country, what's the best place to do it? Washington, D.C. So, why don't you guys go get packed, and I will see you at the Jefferson Memorial.
Oh,
Good luck, guys. Have a safe flight. Thanks, Al. See you. Good night.
Washington, D.C. I am so excited. I can't wait.
I'm a poli-sci major. I mean, I'm excited to go to D.C. Like, I want to meet Barack Obama.
The last time I was on a plane was actually on the way out here, and I definitely required the seatbelt extender, and this time I didn't.
The seatbelt just fit one click, no extensions. I was actually sitting in my seat, not my seat and somebody else's.
Look at that.
I'm pretty excited to fly on JetBlue. They've got TVs in the headrest, which are awesome, and they've got the most legroom. Like, really, you could stick your legs out and relax.
I'm here because I want to make a change in my life, and I want to show millions of people that they can make a change in their life. So what better place to do it than Washington?
Washington, watch out, because here comes the biggest loser.
Oh, Washington. It's like crazy. I mean, we're in D.C. You know, 8 short weeks ago, I was the fat guy sitting on the couch. And now this is really cool. I'm a biggest loser in D.C.
Oh, my God. There she is.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Allie.
It's pretty impressive that 9 of us Biggest Loser contestants are in Washington, D.C., right down the street from the president. It's pretty mind-blowing.
Welcome to Washington, D.C., everyone.
Hey.
This week, you have one goal, to help your fellow Americans lead happier and healthier lives. And to help guide you through this week, of course, there are 2 people you can't do without, Bob and Jillian.
Did I win?
A tie, definitely a tie.
We've traveled to all different locations for the show, and now, season 8, we're at the nation's capital. The show has come so far. It's pretty epic.
This is a momentous opportunity. You each are going to get the chance to speak to some congressmen about your journey.
Awesome.
Oh, my gosh. You will also be visiting the White House.
Whoa!
What?
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
We have done a lot of great things on The Biggest Loser, but we've never been to the White House. If this doesn't validate our show, then let me tell you, nothing's going to.
You are standing before the Jefferson Memorial. It's a tribute to one of this country's greatest patriots, Thomas Jefferson. He wanted to preserve our rights as individuals, which is appropriate.
Oh my God.
Because today, you guys are going individuals.
Wow.
You are going to singles.
Oh!
I'm really, really glad that we're going to individuals, just because, you know, we came here as individuals, and it's going to help us take ownership and responsibility for our weight loss, and I'm in charge of whether I fall below the O-line or not.
All right, so let's get your shirts on.
Now at singles, it's every man or woman for themselves, and I'm game for that. I've had a very high percentage of weight loss, so I'm hoping I can maintain myself above the yellow line and keep myself here on merit alone.
Congratulations on making it this far. You are now individuals.
Wow, that's awesome.
Shay, we started out with 5 players in the 400s. You are the only one still in the 400s. You have 2 pounds left to break through that barrier, so hopefully this will be a momentous week for you in particular.
I believe it will be. I've lost 74 pounds. Like, wake up, that's awesome. But the reality is I'm still 400 pounds. Like, gosh, all the other people who have started out with me who were 400 pounds, Rudy, Danny, are nowhere near the 400-pound mark, far below it. So I feel like this is my week to just show everyone I'm done with the 400s, never going back, and forget this, I'm gonna skip the 390s.
Now I know all of you have very personal reasons for wanting to lose weight, but this week isn't just about the 9 of you. It's about the millions of people who look to all of you for inspiration. It's time for you to raise your voices. It's time for you to make a difference. It's time for your Pop Challenge. In a few hours, Bob and Jillian are going to be giving a public workout at the Washington Monument.
Oh, wow.
It is up to each of you to get as many people there as you can. The person that has the most people exercising will win today's Pop Challenge. You have just 60 minutes.
Wow.
What a surprise. Well, I can't tell you exactly what it is, but I'll give you a hint. You win this Pop Challenge, you will win a huge advantage at this week's challenge. And if you win, you get to take your whole group of people to Subway for dinner.
Wow.
So, these are what you're going to be passing out to identify the people that you have found. All right, guys, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Get some people working out? Heck yeah. This Pop Challenge starts now.
Allie sets to go, and boom, we're gone.
You guys want to work out tonight? You guys know Bob and Jillian?
Just take one of my stickers, come down to Washington Monument. You want to meet Bob and Jillian in a few hours? I felt what a politician must feel like in the middle of a race. I've lost almost 100 pounds so far in 7 weeks. So this is real stuff, man. We've got to get the word out that being obese ain't the way to go. I got to have these votes. I got to win this Pop Challenge. If you know anybody else here, have them come, okay? Thank you. Washington Monument between 4 and 5. Thanks, guys.
What are you guys doing today? You don't want to work out? Do you want me to leave you alone? I will, I promise.
When I was walking around, I was like, this is so not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
How are you guys today?
Frustrating!
Okay, there's no one down that way. Amanda's already down there.
Exactly, nice to meet you.
I found one group of girls that, when they saw me, they started freaking out.
Okay, Cap.
Okay, thank you. We'll take pictures there.
They were like, oh my God, you're the girl from the finale. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is the group I'm going to target.
Here, pass them up.
They start chanting Rudy for me. You know, blue's a lot cooler than pink. Vote for Rudy, not Amanda.
Work in this corner, babe.
Rudy! #1 fan, baby.
Take all those stickers off right now. Take them off. Give it to me. Hand it over. I can do this. PC skills, personable, selling. Don't be late. And if we win, we're all eating Subway.
Yeah! Subway! Eat fresh!
Who's yelling for you? Dang it, how many did you give out? Wow.
I see the same group of girls. I hear them chanting my name down the street. I'm walking up with Daniel, and they recognize him.
How are you?
I watched you last season.
And I'm like, crap.
You gotta take an orange
Are you
one.
playing again?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, you gotta take some orange one.
I got it.
Come on, take some orange. I'll take an orange.
She has lost a lot of weight.
About 180 pounds so far.
I know.
That's my whole group. The whole group that was cheering for me because they had saw me at the finale. I just lost them all.
Is awesome.
I met people who had seen me last season and were inspired by things I'd done. And my heart for so long has always been to help other people. And to know that I'm actually doing that by changing myself, that's awesome.
Very nice.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Dee.
Knowing that my story has touched so many people, that just kind of pushes me further to really want to be the Biggest Loser.
Find anybody?
Oh, yeah. I'm already out.
What it's all about, isn't it? I see the fire trucks pull up, and I go, oh my gosh, I know what Alan did. He went up to a fireman and he said, put out a call. You got a fireman here that needs help. And he told them about it. And I guarantee you they were like, breaker, breaker, we got a fireman in trouble. Everybody get to the Washington Monument pronto.
My brothers are here. This is family. Family, home away from home. No matter where you are in the United States or in the world, there is a brotherhood of firefighters. I'm here in Washington, D.C. I put my call out, and my brothers and sisters showed up. And just to see all those guys walking this way was just awesome.
Hey, DC, what's up? A lot of fans of The Biggest Loser out there. All right, right now I'm going to introduce you to The Biggest Loser contestants. Come on, guys, come out here.
There's just so many people. You just can't believe how many people actually turned out to come here. Words cannot describe like the way that makes you feel. Like you just feel so proud of what you're doing and everything that it represents.
We started our first day in DC with a pop challenge. Whoever got the most people here, they win a major advantage in this week's main challenge. So this is a huge prize. And I am here to tell you that it was extremely close. It came down to one vote.
Wow.
What?
It is neck and neck. It's like the 2000 election. Everyone is freaking out.
It's between Liz and Alex. But the winner of today's pop challenge.
Green, 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 green.
Is Liz.
I'm the winner. I can't even believe it. I beat Alan and all those firemen over there. You go, girl.
Now here's the moment you all showed up here for. I'd like to introduce you to Bob Harper and Jillian Michaels.
DC, how you feeling? Yes. There was a sea of people standing there waiting for a workout. I mean, this is going to be exciting. Sumo squats, let's get these legs warmed up, everyone. I'm in my element right now. I get up on that stage and I'm like a rock star. I'm like, I got this, Jillian. You go out there and you yell and scream and do all your Jillian stuff and let me orchestrate this crowd.
This isn't a vacation. What's the matter with you? Get your butt back there. Bob takes control of this group workout, and I really just take an opportunity to go around and pick on total strangers. Yeah. There's nobody that's immune to my abuse. Sink down. Get down there. Oh, Bob! Tangerine said she can't.
Uh-oh.
What happens? Everybody has to do 20 more because she said I can. What'd you say? Nothing. What'd you say? Nothing. What did you say?
I can do it.
That's right, lady. Get down there. 7, lean back, bum behind you.
Punch, 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 punch.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Punch and turn. This is what I love about my job.
8, 9, 10.
On the ground.
Get down there.
Mountain climbers, go, 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 go. I am in front of the Washington Monument with Americans that are trying to take charge of their life.
Speed bag, go, 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 go.
Go, speed bag. There are brothers and fathers and mothers with their kids. Your arms should be burning. Are they burning yet? Yeah. Are they burning yet? This is what Biggest Loser is all about. People getting healthy one day at a time.
How you doing that in there?
Hold it right there, Mr. Fireman. Right there. Jillian! Hold it! Hold! You did it! That's right. Congratulations.
Everyone on Liz's team gets free Subway today.
We're fixing to head to Subway. Have lunch. This is pretty good. I'm loving D.C.
Come on, let's go! Off the bus!
The first pop challenge as individuals, and I win. All right.
I want you to try the Fresh Fit menu. It's a sandwich on the 9-grain bread. You can add some of the lean cold cuts onto it if you want. I always get the vegetarian. That's my favorite one. And if you have any questions, I'm sure my girl Liz will be happy to help out. How about that, Liz?
We're here in D.C. to help people change their lives. And it's happening right before our eyes. We are actually making a difference. Appreciate y'all coming out. Thank you very much. It was just a great day all the way around.
The Biggest Loser is in Washington, D.C. to make a difference. Today, Jillian and I are going to be taking the contestants to meet some members of Congress. It's important for these politicians to hear our contestants' story, but more importantly, they need to really hear the problems of obesity here in America. They're big.
Well, I want to thank you all for joining us today. I appreciate your efforts to lobby Congress and to share your stories with all of us.
We're living through a time of real darkness right now. It's a time of struggle. It's a time of pressure and difficulty in the life of too many families. So I want to thank you for being such a shining example of what can happen with the kind of courage and commitment you've brought.
Today we have a chance to go and talk with some senators about addressing the issue of obesity, particularly obesity among youth and children.
When I was a senior in high school, these were the pants that I wore. And that's a size 54.
Wow.
As a junior and senior in high school. And as you can see now, I could fit in the left pant leg. So I think there are a lot of problems in our country as far as childhood obesity goes with the lack of education. I was a relatively decent student, but as I gained weight, my grades began to decrease, and from that I dropped from a B average student to a C, D, and failing some classes student. You know, on top of the weight problem as a student, you have severe self-confidence issues, you have severe self-worth issues. Those take you into a state of depression, and as that happens, the weight continues to go up, because then you have the emotional issues of food. And I think that when I went through high school, the only requirement for me was 1 credit of health, then 1 semester of PE. That's it. So if you weren't an athlete, you didn't get physical activity in school when you spent 8 hours there. It seemed to me there should be a larger emphasis on teaching the importance of activity.
So maybe better health education in our curriculums in school.
Absolutely.
Those are the kinds of things we can work on.
Daniel is no longer the exception. Daniel has become the norm. And that's why we senators need your help.
I think that, we've seen over the last 50 years our obesity rates skyrocketing, particularly in our youth, to the point that Americans have no concept of what they're eating, what's in the processed foods, because you wouldn't imagine it would be okay for those things to be in our food supply.
Rebecca, I saw you nodding a lot. Why don't you tell us your story?
Well, my personal struggle has started since I was little. I was always the chubby girl. At 14, weighed 235 pounds. So I decided to do something about it. But I didn't know what to do, and so I just ran and basically starved myself. I'm realizing that I'm making a change and that I'm doing things not just to help myself, but hopefully help all the girls like myself.
I always think that when anyone in office or representative of the people is able to sit with the people that they represent and to hear their stories, it's helpful in making decisions. So us 9 sitting there with Bob and Jillian, who are living examples of what they're trying to do, I think just gives them a little bit more to know what they're affecting.
I just want to commend you for your passion and your courage, because to share a personal story like that and to share your own challenges is something very few people ever do. But it's through those personal challenges and through your personal triumph that we're actually going to find these solutions. And both Senator Casey and I are very committed to finding those solutions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Biggest Loser is more than a reality show. It's a movement. And that's what we're doing in D.C. We're lobbying people who can help us affect change.
Welcome to Constitution Gardens in the heart of Washington, D.C. This city is filled with some of the most iconic landmarks in our country. Today, you'll be visiting 4 of them.
Uh-oh.
Because there are 4 stages to today's challenge. To win, you have to survive all 4 of them. The last person standing wins the most important thing you can win in this game. Immunity at this week's weigh-in. The first part of today's challenge takes place right here in Constitution Gardens. In order to succeed in this city, most people have to win elections. That means they have to run harder than they ever have before.
Of course they do.
It seems appropriate that the first part of today's challenge is that you run 1 mile. That is 2 laps around Constitution Gardens Lake. I'm sure the distance of 1 mile means a lot to each and every one of you, especially you, Tracy.
As soon as Allie said we are running a mile, I just went to a different place.
Okay.
Let's go, Mama.
Finish line right in front of you.
Come on, Tracy, squeeze.
And just thinking back to that first day, it was overwhelming because, I mean, I collapsed on the beach.
You did it, Trace. You need to put your head up.
Put your head up, Mama.
And I'm scared.
You ready to make it a different finish line today, Tracy? That's what it's all about, isn't it? So let's get started. Liz, you won the Pop Challenge earlier this week, which means you won this. You get to skip 1 stage of today's challenge. You're welcome to skip this first mile and continue on to the next 3, but keep in mind that you may wish you had saved it for later. But you can't skip the last one.
Right.
Now, this is a big advantage if you use it correctly. So, Liz, I'm gonna ask you to tell me if you want to compete in the first mile.
Yeah.
Okay, Liz is gonna participate. There are 9 of you. The top 6 finishers will continue on to the second phase. The bottom 3 finishers are out.
If I don't get at least 6th place in this challenge, I am going to just shoot myself because I will have wasted that free pass on nothing.
Contestants, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! Contestants, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! Rebecca and Alan neck and neck for first place. Amanda right behind him in 3rd. Rudy in 4th place. Daniel in 5th.
The first challenge of the season was a mile, and I ran it in 12 minutes. All I'm thinking is these guys have gotten a lot faster since day 1 because hardly anybody in the front is walking.
Remember, the first 6 are going to make it to the second phase of this challenge. So far, it's Rebecca and Alan, Amanda, Rudy, Daniel. 1 spot left. Looks like Liz and Danny are duking it out for 6th place. Liz, you decided not to use your skip 1. You're going to have to stay ahead of Danny to keep in this competition. Tracy overtaking Shay.
8 weeks ago, running that very first mile, I just remember thinking, I'm not going to be able to do this. Today, that thought didn't cross my mind. It wasn't if I'll be able to complete it, it's when I'll be able to complete it.
There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be another.
I've changed so much. All of us have.
The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong.
be jogging slow, but by golly, I am going to finish. It will not be like the first day.
Here comes Rebecca, sprinting to the finish. She wants to finish first, and she does. Daniel passing Alan for second. Woo!
Great job.
Here comes Amanda in fourth place. Rudy in fifth place. Woo! Liz bringing it in as our sixth finisher. Come on, Liz. Here are our 6 players competing in stage 2. Alan, Rudy, Daniel, Amanda, Liz, and Rebecca.
Come on, Danny, jog it up.
Here comes Danny, 7th place.
Finish strong, Tracy. Finish strong.
I was thinking about one foot in front of the other.
Come on, Trace. Yeah.
Because that is what this journey has been. One foot constantly in front of the other.
Come on, you can do this.
You're doing it.
Come on, 10 more steps.
I was thinking about my kids when I was running. What if they had been here today? They would have been running right beside me. And so would my husband.
Go, Tracy! Tracy, a very different picture than she showed on day 1. Jogging to the finish all by herself. Good job.
Today was not about winning immunity for me. Today was about winning for myself.
Here comes Shay.
Nice job, Shay.
And that's it. Shay completes her mile. Congratulations to the 6 of you who've made it to the next stage of this competition. Come on, guys, let's go make it happen. Welcome to stage 2. We are at the Watergate steps in the shadow of the Lincoln Memorial. One of the most important tasks people have in Washington, D.C. is to raise funds. That's exactly what you're going to do for stage 2 of this challenge. You will find for each player 17,954 pennies. What? That is the exact number of pounds lost to date on The Biggest Loser. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot. There are 6 of you still competing in this challenge. Rudy, Rebecca, Liz, Daniel, Amanda, and Alan. You will need to race halfway down the Watergate steps. Gather as many pennies as you can, race back up, and place them in your bank. The first 4 players to reach your team's colored line move on to the next round. Remember, you are playing for immunity. Liz, you still have your skip 1 advantage that you won at the Pop Challenge. Would you like to use it for this stage of the challenge?
I think I'm gonna set this one out.
Okay, you understand that if you use it now, you will have to compete in the next stage, no matter what it is.
This is gonna wear them out. I'm gonna use it this time. I feel like they're gonna kill themselves running up and down these stairs trying to get all these pennies in, so I'll have an advantage on the 3rd leg of this.
All right, Liz is automatically in the next round, which means only 3 of you are moving on. On your mark, get set, go! Rudy off to a big start.
My strategy, these hands. A lot bigger than Amanda's, a lot bigger than Rebecca's, a lot bigger than Daniel's. I'm hoping I can double up each one of their trips every time I go up the steps.
Rudy double stepping all the way, and he's still bringing up twice as many pennies as anyone else. Daniel right with him, coming up with his second handful.
Rudy's got banana hands. Come on, dude. I mean, he had 3 handfuls per one of mine.
Rudy with a clear advantage in this challenge. Who are the other 2 players going to be? Rebecca bringing up a ton of pennies. Alan bringing back his 3rd handful. Immunity at stake.
The number one thing on my mind is immunity. It's getting harder for me to lose weight, so I really need this. I've got to pull this one out.
Right now, Rudy with a clear lead. Alan, Daniel neck and neck. Rebecca, Amanda has some catching up to do.
Good job, Amanda.
I could run up and down the stairs all day, but the fact of the matter is you needed to pick up a lot of pennies, and I could not figure out how to do it.
All Rudy needs is about 1 more handful, and he has earned himself a place in the 3rd stage of this challenge.
it felt good to win by that much. It got me through this challenge and on to the next one.
2 spots left. Will it be Alan, Rebecca, Amanda, or Daniel? Everyone's still fighting for it. Immunity at stake. That's it. Daniel has the next spot. Woo! 1 spot left.
Sure, come on, pick it up. Let's go. Nice
Come
job.
on, Rebecca. This is gonna be close. Does this do it? No, he's got another trip.
It's just down to Rebecca and I. So I just fall to the ground and I just start scooping and picking.
Come on, Rebecca.
This is it. Will Alan get the final spot? Not yet. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Al.
Oh my God, this is it. Coming down to the wire. 1 spot left.
Now, big hand. Come on, Rebecca.
This is it. Will Alan get the final spot? Not yet. Come on.
So close, come on.
Oh my God, this is it. Coming down to the wire. 1 spot left. That's Rebecca. Yeah.
That competition.
I won. We get to go to the 3rd round. So I beat Alan.
Rebecca, congratulations. You are competing with Liz, Daniel, and Rudy for immunity. So let's move on. There are 2 stages left to this challenge. Come with me. Welcome to the 3rd part of today's challenge. In front of you is the U.S. Capitol, home to Congress. Every day, the people in that building work very hard to make our lives better. They may not always agree on how to do that, but the one thing they do know is that the key to success is balance. For the 3rd part of today's challenge, you will be standing on your platforms. On each platform, there is a narrow ledge. The 2 people who balance the longest on that ledge will make it to the final round of this challenge. And you will be holding on to a Pilates ball. You will be holding it over your head. You guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
Let's get to it. Take your positions. This game starts now.
I cannot get steady as hard as I'm trying. I'm focusing, I'm breathing, I've got my feet in one line, and all I'm doing is leaning back and forth.
Rebecca, Liz, focused and steady. Rudy having trouble balancing off the top?
Standing up here on this pedestal, and I've got a 2.5-inch wide brick underneath me. I've got size 15 foot. This is not easy. I'm trying to just focus on one thing: immunity.
The 2 people who hold on the longest will compete in the final challenge. Remember, immunity is at stake. Daniel is the first one out.
I hear them say, Daniel's out. I'm like, hallelujah.
It's down to Rebecca, Liz, or Rudy. 2 of the 3 of you are moving on. Rudy's struggling, and he gets it back. Rebecca hasn't moved since she started. 1 more player to go. And that's it. Liz is out. It's Rudy and Rebecca, the final 2. Hell yeah!
Crap. I lost immunity.
Congratulations! You are the final 2 competing in the last part of this challenge. One of you is about to get immunity. Let's go.
It's on, Rudy.
I love you dearly, but it's on.
Rebecca, Rudy, this is it. For immunity, you are the final 2 standing.
one of you will walk away from this challenge with immunity, and one of you will just walk away.
My heart felt like it was literally gonna jump out of my chest. This is like the biggest challenge on the Biggest Loser history. The prize is immunity, and then on top of that, we're in front of the White House. I'm just standing there next to Rudy, and I'm just like, please just tell me what I have to do.
You are looking at 2 steps. The first person to take 206 steps wins.
What's 206?
It's an excellent question, Rebecca. There have been 206 contestants on The Biggest Loser so far.
Oh, wow.
Okay. 206 steps stand between you and immunity.
It all comes down to this. I want to win. I want immunity. I'm going to give everything I got.
This is it. 206 steps. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Go, guys.
Neck and neck. Rebecca slipping off the start. They're both at 5.
Get it stepping, guys. Get it stepping.
10. Time.
That's it. You know, at first you hear the 206, and I'm thinking, it's not that bad. But as we start going, 206 is seeming a little higher than I thought.
Remember, immunity at stake. 7-step lead for Rebecca at 69 to 62.
As I'm going, it's one foot in front of the other, and I'm thinking I've got to beat Rebecca. I've got to keep pace and maybe pick a couple up. And, you know, I'm struggling, but I'm doing my best.
90 to 79. The final 2, immunity at stake. Rebecca to 100. Rudy at 90.
Rebecca, she's like erratic. She's like typing on step.
50 steps away. Rebecca's at 156. Rudy's at 130. Rebecca's got 30 steps on Rudy. Can she hang on to it? 174 to 143. Steps away. 5, 4, 3, 2. With immunity.
I just want immunity. Just me. Not like with anybody else. Not with my team. Not saying that. Me, Rebecca, I want immunity.
Congratulations, Rebecca. Everyone else, I have a little surprise. You did this challenge in front of the White House. Tomorrow, you're going to get to go inside. Heck yeah! You have a great night. I will see you then.
Thank you,
Rebecca.
In the first hour of The Biggest Loser, the contestants travel to our nation's capital to accomplish one goal.
Help your fellow Americans lead healthier lives.
Then, the contestants recruited the public to join in the biggest workout in Biggest Loser history. And after a monumental challenge, Rebecca won immunity. Coming up, The Biggest Loser receives a special invitation from the White House. And the contestants get a presidential lesson on healthy eating.
Okay, so I wanted to bring you out here away from everyone for a while to just kind of like get our brain around what's coming ahead, because last week was a real hard time for you. That face-off, losing those 4 pounds, we got to figure out like what we can do for this next week to keep your head in the game. Amanda's been my focus this week now that we're back to singles, and I wanted to get her off by herself and just talk about what she can control this week. I want you to just like really focus on your diet even more so than ever. Staying away from like those kind of like unhealthy snacks, like something you could get over here. Like an ice cream snack over there is going to be around 200 calories. I'd much rather you carry around this extra gum. This is a 5-calorie snack right here. Research shows that chewing extra gum can help reduce your cravings for sweets. This one's berry smoothie. Try this one.
We passed an ice cream stand. Normally, I would stop there, and for $2, get probably a 200, 300 calorie snack. If you chew a piece of extra gum, it's only 5 calories, and it's got tons of flavor.
Keep that in your pocket.
Thank you.
And as far as your workouts are concerned, everything's going to be just fine.
Guys, welcome to the White House. Wow.
Wow.
This is the coolest thing in Biggest Loser history.
I mean, this is a first. Last season, they ran a marathon. This season, we're at the White House.
Oh, we're on the White House lawn.
Never in my wildest dreams on the first day running that mile did I think, oh, in 8 weeks I'm going to be walking into the White House. I mean, we were invited because what we're doing is showing America the courage to change your life.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, great. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us.
It's such a pleasure.
Everybody, I would like to introduce you to Assistant White House Chef, Sam Cass.
Hello, how's it going?
We're going into Michelle Obama's personal garden to cook a meal with Obama's chef. I mean, this is the White House.
This is the first garden in the White House since Eleanor Roosevelt planted her garden in 1943.
What's the president's favorite vegetable?
Ooh.
You know, he loves broccoli. He loves lots of anything green. Vegetables are essential for every single meal.
And Sasha and Malia?
They're great eaters.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love this administration for so many reasons, but the fact that they've got their own garden that they eat from makes me love them so much that I just want to grab them and squeeze them. I want to squeeze them.
The best part and the most fun part of all this is picking the food. So I think I need your help in doing that. Y'all help me out?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna make a delicious salad. All right?
Walking into the White House garden was absolutely phenomenal. It was so surreal seeing all these fresh vegetables that you know are planted and eaten by the president and his family.
Picking fresh basil on the White House lawn.
Wow, this is actually insane. I wonder how these taste, though. I bet they're good.
What's the president gonna eat tonight?
No wonder the president and his family look so fit. I mean, shoot, they're eating fresh food from the garden.
Should we go eat?
Yeah.
All right, follow me. Follow me.
Oh my gosh. This is the White House right there. And it's just...
Welcome to the White House. This is gonna feel very good. Welcome to the White House kitchen. This is Executive Chef Chris Comerford.
Hi.
All right, let's do it. Let's cook.
We are cooking in the White House.
We're cooking in the White House.
I can't believe it. Being in the kitchen of the White House is like surreal. It's like one of those moments where you're like, really, really? Like you're looking around thinking, the president walks in here and gets a bowl of cereal. I mean, this is insane.
Do they like fish?
Yes, we do a lot of fish.
A lot of fish.
It smells so good. That's something that we learned on The Biggest Loser is preparing our own food. But this is just brings a whole new level to preparing your own food. Rudy, that's a salad bowl. Gorgeous salad.
Let's have a taste.
Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous.
This is beautiful.
This is all from the garden?
There's nothing in here that did not come from the garden. It's all garden.
Okay, so now, how much do you think we spent for this salad?
To grow the salad?
$12.
For all of us. And there's extra.
The salad was enough to feed an army. And it was about, I don't know, 12 bucks. If this doesn't show people that it is affordable to eat healthy, nothing will. So this is basically how the Obamas are eating all the time?
We have salads like this all the time.
That's why they look so fit.
It's so encouraging to see that this is how the first family eats, because they set the standard for the rest of us. It's inspiring.
Guys, good luck. I'm so impressed by what you guys are doing. You're so brave. We all here wish you the best.
Thank you.
Last chance workout! What's our goal, guys? What's the goal? Exactly. Now that it's down to singles, I don't have to work out the black team anymore because there is no more black team. Pop, 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 pop. Now I get to work out everyone, which means I get to torture everyone. Fire, up, up, up. I had them sprinting up the stairs, sideways. Quick, 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 light on those feet. 2 at a time. Throw your arms. Attaboy. You give me some stabs and I will kill a person.
Last chance, Rudy. Come on.
The pressure's on. It's on me, mainly from myself.
Last week was a huge week for me.
Yes!
I broke the 100-pound record. I'm at 101 pounds in 7 weeks.
You're gonna go home this week after that 14 pounds, set a record, and go home.
This is week 8. You know, my plateau could come at any time.
3, 2, get it back up. 1, absolutely perfect. When we go on vacation, the weight loss sucks. Hold it up, Danny. Last chance workout. Hold it up. We only have a couple hours to work out, and I've got to make these couple of hours count. Push. Last chance workout, Daniel. Let's go. Push.
For the last several weeks, I've had this kind of mental problem of marrying who I used to be with who I'm becoming.
Last one. Again.
Being in D.C. this week has somehow just refocused me and just cut everything away to get back to the basics.
Lift. Lift. Arms should be burning right now.
There's always fear that you could go home. I have got to hit my burn. I have got to lose the weight because I'm in competition with that yellow line.
Good. That's much better.
Today I'm going to teach you what The Biggest Loser is all about. It's no secret that I have not liked Tracy from day one. I think I'm gonna run over there and throttle you with my bare hands. Okay. Come on, dig in. Think about what it is you're trying to accomplish. Do you even know? What is it? What? Stop playing games and do it the right way. This is the right way. Come on! Tracy's a game player. She has been since day one. Push! Good. I need Tracy to see that The Biggest Loser is about so much more than gameplay. You're gonna feel the strength and the power and the light in your body that is gonna motivate you to change anything. It comes from in here, not from in here. And what I keep trying to get through to this girl is that this place is about changing your life. It means you get your butt in the gym, come on, and you leave blood, sweat, and tears there until you're visibly different inside and out. One day, you won't win the temptation. And then what? You can control what happens by controlling yourself. That's what matters. It does. What you feel in your heart and in your head is your truth. Thank you for being here.
Julia Michaels is one tough cookie. She will kick your tail any day of the week. She's exactly what you see on TV. But you know what not everyone sees is that she has got the biggest heart. It is huge. And if she gets into your head, if she figures out exactly who you are and what you want, she will be there every step of the way.
2 at a time, when you're ready.
I'm gonna do this.
Deep breath. Go. Finally, I think Tracy has had a breakthrough. She wants to change her life. And I think that epiphany has come from her believing that it's actually possible.
Shay, you're gonna get in the 300s in Washington, D.C.
8 weeks ago, I walked on to that ranch knowing that this was gonna be the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life.
Nice. Push.
Being under 400 feels like it's another hill to climb. Not the last hill, but one of the big hills. And it's gonna be great to be on the other side.
So we're back.
We're back, finally.
We're back, you and me. There are certain people that you just connect to. You just can't help it. Amanda and I, we connected. I don't really know why it is that you ran out of the gym that day. I need you to give it to me in your own words.
Last week, I had a tough time with Jillian. I'd try running the 9-0 for a minute, and I'd give up.
Stop, please. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Why are you so attached to being a failure?
Because I'm so used to being the fat girl, Jillian. I'm so used to not knowing how to do this. And I had a meltdown. I didn't know what was going on in my head. I was like freaking out.
I'm done with this right now. I'm done. I'm not staying in this gym anymore right now.
And I remember just thinking that I wanted to talk to Bob.
I don't know why I was so upset. It was just something like triggered me, and I thought about everything that I missed out on, and then everything that I didn't even prom. I didn't go to my freaking prom. I never went to do vacations with friends. I wouldn't even go to the beach. I'd have to lie, make up excuse after excuse for the most enjoyable things in life that any normal girl would want to do.
You are going to get to fix all this now, so it's not going to rear its ugly head when you're twice this age. Amanda just needs a little bit of that extra attention, and I'm prepared to give it to her. I wanted her to know that all the feelings that she was having were valid. It's my job to show her that when she puts her mind to it, she can do anything. So you know what we're going to do right now, right?
Well, I can imagine.
We're going to go 9-0 for 1 minute.
I trust Bob, and I know that he trusts me.
I have faith in you, honey. Let's do this.
And I think that's what makes me work so much harder in that gym when I'm next to him.
Nice. Push as hard as you can. Perfect. 20 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like Bob is helping me reach the breakthrough within myself. I can't do it.
That's good.
I just know that I have to stay positive and believe that I can do it.
We've had an awesome stay here in D.C., but now we're walking into the Lincoln Memorial down for our weigh-in. We're down to individuals, so it's you and the scale and the yellow line.
Welcome to your Washington, D.C. weigh-in. We are here at the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of this country's greatest presidents. For 7 days, you took to the streets of Washington, D.C. 2 months ago, you were at home, feeling hopeless. Today, you're inspiring a nation. Each of you will climb on that scale tonight as individuals. You are back in your original colors, and you are all taking one step towards the title of The Biggest Loser and a $250,000 grand prize. But it is up to each and every one of you to do it alone. Rebecca, you won immunity this week. We're gonna get you on the scale, weigh you in first.
I should be relaxed 'cause I have immunity, but I'm not. We've been away from the ranch for an entire week. Our schedule is completely different here, and it's freaking me out.
Your current weight is?
I'm in the teens.
Your current weight is 219 pounds. You lost 4 pounds this week, and you have immunity. Congratulations, Rebecca.
Thank you. I'm 20 pounds away from being under 200 pounds. I haven't been under 200 pounds since high school. I'm so proud.
Rebecca, your total percentage of weight loss was 1.79%, but you have immunity tonight, which means you are safe from elimination. We're gonna take your name off the slate and start again. So let's start the weigh-in. 2 people will fall below the yellow line and be in danger of elimination, and it'll be up to the rest of you. Right here, under the lights of the Lincoln Memorial, to vote to send one person home. Shay, we're gonna get you in next.
This could be the week that I go below 400. That's an amazing thought. But the reality is, you never know what that scale's gonna show. We've been away from the ranch for a whole week, so it's scary.
Shay, last week you weighed in at 402 pounds. It'll take 3 pounds for you to break through that 400-pound mark. What would it mean to you to break through it tonight here in front of the Lincoln Memorial?
It's huge. I couldn't ask for anything more tonight.
But we're ready to see it happen, Shay. Let's do it. Your current weight is?
That's a good number. I will take that number. I'm in 300.
You didn't just break through, Shay. You did it with style. You lost 9 pounds this week. Your current weight is 393 pounds.
Oh, yes! I'm in the 300s! Yes!
Congratulations, Shay. You've lost 83 pounds in 8 weeks. You're 17 pounds away from 100 pounds.
I am not 400 pounds anymore! Oh. It's a great moment to look at how far I've come and to know that I did the work. I did it, and it's mine to claim.
Shay, you lost 9 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 2.24%. We'll see if the 9 pounds is enough to keep you above that yellow line. Up next, we're going to weigh in Tracy.
This week was a really hard week for Tracy. And I really hope all that hard work that Tracy's done here this week pays off on that scale.
Your current weight is... Your current weight is 194. You lost 3 pounds this week. And you don't seem happy with that number.
No. It's not what I wanted, but hopefully it's enough to keep me above that line. I don't know.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you. I'm a competitive girl. Everybody here knows that. And I push myself. And it stops at a 3. My heart sank.
Tracy, you lost 3 pounds for a total percentage of weight loss of 1.52%. Next, it's time to weigh in Daniel.
You know, walking to the scale, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little excited just because I'm ready to have a freaking good weigh-in because I've had 2 really crappy ones. I've had a good week mentally, and I'm really excited to have a big number.
Daniel, your current weight is... You struggled the last 2 weeks, Daniel, and this week you lost 11 pounds. You are 7 pounds away from losing 200 pounds since we first met you.
That is awesome. That is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. That's gonna happen next week.
Well, we look forward to seeing it. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you so much.
Way to go, Daniel. Good job.
Losing 11 pounds, God, that's awesome. The weight's coming off finally. I mean, 193 pounds ago, I didn't have a neck. I mean, it just kind of sat on my shoulders like a snowman. And now everything's new. I love it.
Daniel, you lost 11 pounds for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.04%. With 2 people below you, you are definitely safe from elimination. Congratulations, Daniel. Next up, we're going to weigh in Alan.
Walking up to the scale, I'm hoping for a 6 or a 7, but seeing the numbers that people are throwing up, I'm nervous. I don't know what number's going to show.
Alan, you need to have lost more than 5 pounds to guarantee your safety right now. Your current weight is... Alan, you need to have lost more than 5 pounds to guarantee your safety right now. Your current weight is...
Wow, my God.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. Your current weight is 253 pounds.
Wow.
Good job,
Great.
Alan.
Thank you. What better way to top off a memorable week than to have a great weigh-in?
Alan, you lost 9 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 3.44%. With 2 people below you, Alan, you are definitely safe from elimination tonight. Congratulations. Next, it is time to weigh in Danny.
I'm very nervous for myself. You know, I mean, I've done all I can. I know I've worked it hard, and I know I've watched what I've eaten this week. But at the same time, I'm seeing these numbers fly everywhere, and who knows?
In order to stay safe from elimination tonight, you need to have lost more than 7 pounds. Your current weight is...
Yeah! Again! I'm loving this double-digit stuff.
Danny, you lost 12 pounds this week. Your current weight is 333 pounds.
Awesome.
Good job.
Thank you. Just lost double digits for the 4th week in a row. This train is moving. I'm not stopping for anything. You put up a wall in front of me, I'm gonna bust right through it.
You've lost 97 pounds so far. You are 3 pounds away from 100.
Oh, almost done.
This week you lost 12 pounds for a total percentage of weight loss of 3.48%. Puts you in 2nd place in tonight's weigh-in. With 3 people below you, Danny, you are definitely safe from elimination tonight. Congratulations.
Every time somebody else gets up there and loses 9 and 11 and 12, my name is getting really close to the yellow line. Just keeps on dropping. I'm scared. I don't want to go home.
Next up, we're going to weigh in Rudy.
I want a 10 or better. I pushed myself for a 10 or better, but we weren't in our gym, and I'm a little nervous that I'm not going to pull a good number getting on that scale.
In order to stay safe from elimination this week, you need to have lost more than 7 pounds. Rudy, your current weight is...
It's a good number. Not a double digit, but it's a good number. Hey, last week was 14. The week before that was 14. I'll take a 9.
You'll take 110 in 8 weeks?
I'll take 110 in 8 weeks.
You seem to take that in stride.
I've got a lot of weight to lose. Getting home, it's going to be tough. I got a wife, 2 kids, and a full-time job. And if I can do it here, then less I got to do there.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. 9 pounds is not what I want to see. It's still over a pound a day, but it's not a double digit, and I've grown accustomed to double digits here.
Rudy, you lost 9 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 2.64%. That is good enough to stay safe from elimination tonight. Rudy, you are safe. Shay, Tracy, we have 2 people left to weigh in, and you are both still in danger of falling below the yellow line.
It's a horrible feeling. I'm finally under 400 pounds, and yet I'm falling another notch down on that board.
Next, we're going to weigh in Liz.
Walking up to this scale, I know this week I have not hit my burn. Not a single day I've been in D.C. I'm worried.
In order to stay safe from elimination tonight, you need to have lost more than 4 pounds. Liz, your current weight is... You lost 3 pounds this week, Liz.
I did what I could this week. We weren't on our regular schedule, and here's what it is.
Thanks, Liz.
Somebody every week goes home, and this might be my week.
Liz, you lost 3 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 1.36%. With 1 person left to weigh in, Liz, I'm sorry to tell you that you are definitely below the yellow line this week. So it's either Amanda or Tracy who will be below the yellow line with Liz. Amanda, it's time for you to face the scale.
I feel nervous. Being that America chose me to be on the show this season,
And the final contestant on the next season of The Biggest Loser, Amanda!
I feel like it's very important this week for me to do the best I can in the nation's capital. I had my head in the game this week. I had Bob next to me this week. I'm just hoping with everything I have that I can stay above that yellow line.
In order to beat Tracy, stay above that yellow line, and keep yourself safe for 1 more week, you need to have lost more than 3 pounds this week. Amanda, your current weight is... Amanda, in order to beat Tracy, stay above that yellow line, and keep yourself safe for 1 more week, you need to have lost more than 3 pounds this week. Your current weight is...
I've never lost more than a 6 here, ever. To be on vacation, 7 pounds? I was just like, yeah, like cool. Like I was not expecting this. 7 pounds.
Congratulations, Amanda.
Thank you.
Amanda has never lost more than 6 pounds in this house. And in Washington, D.C., back with me, Amanda loses 7.
Congratulations, Amanda. You lost 7 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 3.27%. You are definitely safe from elimination tonight. Tracy, Liz, I'm sorry to tell you both that you have fallen below the yellow line and are up for elimination tonight. Bob, Jillian, it's time to say goodbye.
I'm so angry with myself right now because I didn't do enough. I only lost 3 pounds. I need to be here because I'm not finished.
Liz, Tracy, you're each going to get some time right now to talk to everyone and explain to them why you need to be here. I'll meet you back here in a little bit to hear your decision. Good luck.
Well, guys, I was just hoping it wouldn't come down to this, but it has. Sometimes it's just really hard for me to ask for help. That's not my personality. I've always been the strong person. And I still struggle with that. I try to fight my own battles. This is one of those battles, I guess. I need to fight, you know. I want to stay. But it's ultimately your decision.
Liz didn't fight for it. She didn't fight for it. I don't care who you're up against. Not seeing her fight makes me question if she really wants to be here. My mentality has never been to vote off the biggest threat. It's to vote off the people who maybe don't want to be here, maybe don't need to be here.
Coming here and being on The Biggest Loser has been one of the most amazing things I've ever been a part of. But I really want to stay here. I really want to stay here. And I'm not ready to go home.
Tracy, I know that earlier in the game you struggled with a desire and a frantic desire to win and be here as long as possible versus your own health. Where are you at now? Are you really looking for, I'm going to do anything to win that $250,000? Or are you more like, you know what, I want the health and the wellness?
I am so here for health and to lose weight and the wellness of my body. And I know what I can do now and what I can't do. I need to be here. And I want a chance to be here. And I want a chance to keep continuing. Please keep me here. Please.
Tracy's plea was almost like an apology. It's like she wanted us to forgive her for making stupid choices, but you still screwed me over. But on the other hand, in terms of weight loss, Liz is a bigger threat in the house. Liz weighs more, and in the long run, you do want to get rid of the person that has more fat because they have more fat to lose. So I'm not really sure who I'm going to vote for.
I'm worried, very worried. My fate is not in my hands at this point. You never know in this game how the votes are going to go.
I don't want to go home. And I'm wanting them to keep me here. Are they going to think about the game that was played all these weeks for me to stay? Or are they going to vote for me to stay here so that I can continue my journey?
This week you came to Washington, D.C. to inspire this country. And at the end of the week, on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, it's time to say goodbye to one person. Liz and Tracy fell below the yellow line, and it was up to the rest of you to decide who will continue this journey, keep going towards the ultimate goal of becoming the biggest loser, and who will have to continue this journey at home. Amanda, what did you decide?
The person that I'm voting for tonight, we came in here with a post bond, and she told me she would never betray me. She did it twice. And that's why tonight I'm voting for Tracy.
Tracy, that's one vote. If you receive 3 more votes, you will be eliminated. Shay.
I want to see people fight to be here, and I want to see people have that passion. So that is why I voted for Liz.
Liz, you have 1 vote. Tracy, you have 1 vote. Whoever receives 3 more votes will be eliminated. Danny.
In this situation, it's an obvious vote for me because there's no way I can ever write this person's name down. I'm just too close, so that's why I voted for Tracy.
Tracy, that's 2 votes. Liz, you have 1 vote. Daniel.
This was a really tough decision because I've really grown to like and respect and you know, get closer to both of you ladies. I think for me, what this came down to was whether it be time or support or something here to really break through to where I think she's had more here enough to carry that home and continue to learn. And that's why I voted for Tracy.
Okay. Tracy, you have 3 votes. If you receive 1 more vote, you'll be eliminated. Rebecca?
Both of these women were teammates for me. It's been hard, but ultimately in the end, I just don't know what this person is going to do. And so that's why I voted.
Coming up, the Biggest Loser transformation moment. See how the eliminated player looks today.
Okay, Tracy, 3 votes. If you receive 1 more, you will be eliminated. Rebecca?
Both of these women were teammates for me. It's been hard, but ultimately in the end, I just don't know what this person is going to do. And the other person, I think, needs to be here to break down some of her layers. And so that's why I voted for Tracy.
Tracy, that's 4 votes. That's enough to eliminate you. Sounds like some of the early choices you made in this game have come back to haunt you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I felt like I had to play the game in order to stay. I had to do what was best for me at the time. It's definitely come back to bite me.
Any regrets?
Sure, you always have regrets. But I have to look at it as, what an amazing time I've had here. I'm one of the biggest loser. How many people ever get to say that? Look how much weight I've lost. Look how much more I'm going to continue to lose. And how proud my children and my husband are going to be of me when I get home.
You have 4 children who are looking forward to seeing you.
Definitely.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to tell you that you are not the Biggest Loser. And it is time for you to say goodbye.
Before The Biggest Loser, I weighed 238 pounds. And now I weigh 194. This has been an amazing experience. I've come so far since that first day. Oh, God. Leaps and bounds. Fighting every single day. I did exactly what I had to do to stay here. I played the game. And no one likes that. But unfortunately, the choices that I have made through this process have come back to bite me. But you know what? I've learned a lot. That old person that was so sad, she's gone. I'm never gonna see her again. Because I didn't like her at all. You know, loving yourself is really hard. But I love the new me. She smiles a lot more. she's happier. I may have struggled to run that mile this week, but America, the next time you see me, I will look like I've run 1,000 of them. I'm very sad to be leaving the ranch, but I am so excited to be seeing my husband and my 4 children. I just cannot wait to see their faces. It is definitely a whole new and improved Tracy. Oh my goodness. It's a helicopter. The last time I was in a helicopter was the very first day of being on The Biggest Loser.
You need to put your head up.
Put your head up, Ma.
Come on, Tracy, squeeze.
Perez rolling back.
Tracy.
I have a helicopter coming in.
Squeeze his hand.
Can't believe I'm getting in this helicopter. The last time I rode in a helicopter was the old Tracy. And the old Tracy, she's dead and gone. And the new Tracy coming out is full of life, excitement, and so thankful for The Biggest Loser for helping me change my life. Look at all those people! I can see my family down there. Totally the best moment of my life. I'm home.
I just want to sweep her off her feet. She looks tremendous. She looks awesome.
Put your arms all the way around me now.
I've missed Tracy so much you wouldn't even imagine. She's my soulmate.
I need to let it go.
The second I see my mom, I started crying. Not being able to see her for so long. It's really hard. I'm very thankful to The Biggest Loser. I'm so happy that they gave her such a big chance to change her life, and not only hers, but all of ours.
What an amazing, unforgettable experience that I've had on The Biggest Loser.
We're all back.
We're definitely all back. That's a chance of a lifetime. Thank you. Thank you to The Biggest Loser. When I started on The Biggest Loser, we started out with a challenge, running a mile. And I thought, oh, a mile, I can do this. I collapsed in the sand.
Tracy!
Tracy, look at me.
Keep them open.
It was bad.
Tracy.
Come on, talk to me.
I was in the hospital for a long time. Today, I'm back in California, and I'm running that mile again. And today, this mile will not defeat me. There'll be no collapsing on the beach today, I promise. All of the hard work that I've put in at home has really prepared me for this mile. It's so great to know that I can do these things that I never did before and was scared to even try. It's just about getting moving. It's just about starting somewhere. It can be done. It can be done. Finishing this mile means the world to me because it's just that next step of finishing what I started, because that's the new person I am today. I finish what I start. The Biggest Loser changed my life, and I made the commitment to myself to make sure that I stay on this healthy path because I want to be around for my children, and I want to live a long, healthy life with my husband.
Let's go,
Mom! I know I can, and you know I don't stop. I'm a fighter.
Today, when I saw her running, it was like, wow, I didn't know she could really do that. I'm really thankful of The Biggest Loser. She came back as a different person, but she's still my mom, and she's helped us a lot.
When you start something, you have to finish it. And that's why I wanted to run this race today. And that mile was hard. back when I started on the first day, and today, it was pretty easy.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm very proud of her. It's just like a happy moment of my life. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, guys. Thank you.